On Monday morning, I took a call from a customer that buys from us occasionally. He mentioned to me that the tariffs had not happened yet. I told him that was not an accurate statement and that if he was listening to the media, it was fake news and they were not reporting it correctly.
A strong steel and aluminum industry are vital to our national security, absolutely vital. Steel is steel. You don't have steel, you don't have a country. Our industries have been targeted for years and years, decades in fact, by unfair foreign trade practices leading to the shuttered plants and mills, the laying off of millions of workers, and the decimation of entire communities. And that's going to stop, right? It's going to stop.
Anything that had not made it through customs by March 23rd was affected by the tariffs in place and had to be paid accordingly. He became almost argumentative and combative and stated that we needed to check our facts.
This is not merely an economic disaster, but it's a security disaster. We want to build our ships, we want to build our planes, we want to build our military equipment with steel, with aluminum from our country. And now we're finally taking action to correct this long overdue problem.
I told him we had been preparing our customers for many months in advance through our newsletter, personal phone calls, and visits, along with email updates as the information became available.
Today, I'm defending America's national security by placing tariffs on foreign imports of steel and aluminum. We will have a 25% tariff on foreign steel and a 10% tariff on foreign aluminum when the product comes across our borders.
And also that we had one stainless supplier that told us he had to make a $1 million deposit before he could get his barges unloaded and through customs.
The action that I'm taking today follows a 9-month investigation by the Department of Commerce, Secretary Ross, documenting a growing crisis in our steel and aluminum production that threatens the security of our nation and also is bad for us economically and with jobs. The American steel and aluminum industry has been ravaged by aggressive foreign trade practices. It's really an assault on our country.
So we know for a fact that the tariffs are real and being enforced. He did not seem interested in knowing truth, but more interested in what the media had to say, and that I needed to check my facts.
Aluminum imports now account for more than 90% of the primary American demand. Over the last 2 decades, nearly 2/3 of American raw steel companies have gone out of business. More than 1/3 of the steel jobs have disappeared. 6 primary aluminum smelters, which is a big deal, have permanently shut down since just 2012. The actions we're taking today are not a matter of choice. They're a matter of necessity for our security.
There was no talking with him. He had already made up his mind, and so we parted by agreeing to disagree.
We'll go into the Oval Office. We're going to sign this up. We'll go into the Oval Office. We'll have a picture, okay? Okay, thank you. Steel. Hello, Misha. About time, right?
Yes, sir.
We've been waiting for a long
Yes, sir.
time.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Let's pass a move.